Next up, here to give it to you straight from Detroit, Ree Ledbetter.
All right there. So Ree is just my nickname because my mother calls me Shuri, my father calls me Sherry, and people in hardware stores call me Sir. Now my parents may not have agreed on how to pronounce my name, but the one thing they agreed on is that they were proud of me for being a straight-A student, which is literally the only time my parents ever referred to me as straight. So I went off and got married to a man. I know it's surprising. But I didn't have kids, so I think they're still a little suspicious. And my husband is my fourth fiance. Unfortunately, my first 3 engagements ended because of cheating. But because my husband is so wonderful, I believe that God has forgiven me. And I don't think it's right to say, once a cheater, always a cheater. Because now that I'm married, I'm an adulterer. And guys, my husband is hot. Like, not just me hot, like all of y'all too. And everyone reminds me of it. We walk into a restaurant together. My husband goes, "Table for 2, please." At which point the hostess looks at him and says, "I'll be right with you, sir." Turns to me, "DoorDash pickup's right over there at the counter, sir." We'll go to my husband's work events. His colleagues are like, "Oh my God, you're so much fun. That's so cool your brother brings you to these things." But when that happens, I don't get mad. I just walk up to my husband, give him a big kiss in the mouth, start talking about what it was like for us as kids being raised in the South. Then I'm like, "Oh no, I should not have done that." So I go back and I'm like, "Hey guys, just so everybody knows, we did have separate dads. We'll go on vacation together. We like to do a little role playing. So my husband will say something flirty to me from across the bar, offer to buy me a drink. As I make my way around the bartender leans in. "Sir, I think you've had enough to drink." Oops. A few drinks later, a little bit of making out, my husband goes to the bathroom. Same bartender comes back, says to me, "You know he's married, right?" I'm like, "Of course I do. That's my brother." But I don't care about any of that because this year my husband and I celebrated our 15th wedding anniversary. So for those of you who don't know, it is the Crystal anniversary. Like any good wife, I got him a hooker. You want to guess her name? Crystal? No, it's Rita, but for an extra 50, she's into role playing too. People also ask me, doesn't it get boring being married for so many years? I'm like, how could it be? Just the other day, he came up with a new nickname for me. It is SpongeBob SquareAss. Now, I don't know what possessed him to say that to my face, just like I don't know what happened to his new PlayStation controller, or the TV remote, or his gas station porn collection. But I think we're almost even. People also ask me, how did you meet? And I tell them, we met the old-fashioned way. AOL chat rooms. Tinder of the 90s. It took me 30 minutes to download that dick pic. Somehow it made it seem longer. My screen name on AOL was Loves to Scissor. Any other scrapbookers out there? Just me? All right. We met in the Michigan S&M room, single and mature. And I am glad I met my husband when I did, because they were not all mature. No give boy 69. I do not want to pee on you while you wink into my belly button. But I don't have to worry about any of that now. I don't have to doll up. I'm married. I don't have to stay pretty. If my hair's a mess, I throw on a ball cap. If I am cold, I am throwing on a flannel. If I do not want to bring my purse, I am bringing a wallet with a chain. Safety first, ladies. But then my husband comes up with like this really cute nickname for me. He'll be like, come here, my little trucker. Backs that rig up. I'm like, boop, boop, boop. And I know what he wants. So I'll get ready to take that stuff off. And he's like, no, leave that. Shoot. Wait, is my husband gay? I need to go make a phone call, guys. I gotta get out of here.